Hey guys, welcome back. So Cubot did actually send me the Max 3 and we're going to quickly unbox it and have a quick look at it, take a closer look. You're probably going to get this for just over £100 depending on where you buy it. But I want to take a good look at this 6.95 inch display. It's a big screen and here are some other specifications here on the back. So it's got a 5000 milliamp battery, which you're going to need a lot of battery to power that display anyway. Hopefully there's enough in there. Right, in here, so we have a standard charge, it's a 2-pin plug, Type-C cable, and you do get earphones. And is that, oh, it's a USB Type-C set of earphones as well. So that's good. I personally don't like that sort of style of earphone. But you do get them with it. I want to look at this beast. What's under here? There's got to be manuals and stuff on it, and yeah. Okay, so it's sitting in a case. I wonder why that felt a little bit odd. So it's a nice silicone case, that's good. And wow. So this is what, £110 I've seen on some sites. That back is really nice. Really, really nice. I don't know what it is, but that feels really good. I'm so surprised. It's got a lovely curved back there as well. It's going to be plastic frame. It's got a gold trim there, look, see that? I think that looks really nice. I'm absolutely shocked. Got a nice gold trim around there, triple camera setup, 48 megapixel sensors. Let's peel this bit off. Yeah, that's plastic, you know, the plastic gold frame. Type-C, loudspeaker, microphone in there somewhere, I'd imagine. I can't imagine there's two separate speakers blasting out there at the bottom. On the side we have the volume rocker. The top is absolutely clear. And at the side, fingerprint sensor and power button. That is really nice. Let's turn it on. So unfortunately, which is not uncommon for really cheap budget phones, they sort of die in transit or haven't been turned on for months. Yeah, so that's dead. Okay, so while I'm pumping some juice into that, this is a smartphone with a removable back. Ah, there we go. There's a little... I've not seen or used a phone with a removable back for years. Ah, silly me. I swear I've done this mistake before. But obviously the battery, which is removable, has got a sticker over it, hasn't it? What an idiot. So let's remove this. Of course. Of course. So like, there we go, removable back and removable battery. Nano SIMs in there and an SD card as well. Dual nano and SD card. Superb. Okay, battery is in. So get a spare battery if you get this for a backup. Let's see how easy this is to get on. Yeah, so let's have a look at this again actually. This is plastic, but it's got a nice grippy texture. It's sort of like rubber, but not. I really like it, it's nice. It doesn't feel cheap. Sort of, it's got like a sort of a velvet touch. Not that I touch velvet a lot, but there we go. Yeah, do you know what? I really like that design. It's absolutely beautiful. It's my personal opinion. £100 smartphone. Lovely. Right, now we should be able to turn it on. There we go. I'm sorry for slating these budget phones who have dead batteries on arrival. Some of them do though. Okay, so let's quickly talk about the cameras. Now, it's going to be a basic camera setup. There's no ultra wide, there's no depth sensor. The main lens is 48 megapixel. We have a 5 megapixel macro. We also have a 16 megapixel front facing camera, and both cameras are capable of shooting up to 1080p at 30 frames per second with EIS. But with the footage that I captured today, it doesn't look as if EIS actually works that well. The quality, as expected, is not great. So this is the video quality on the Cubot Max 3 on the front facing camera. I've just set it to 1080p and there's EIS as well, although it doesn't look very EIS-y on here, if I'm being honest. Now let's walk through here, a bit of dark. You know, you're going to get amazing camera performance. I'm right near a window now. It does look a bit shaky, but it might look better on the exported video when I copy it to my PC. Look, £100 smartphone. So we're at 1080p on the Cubot Max 3 now on the rear video. EIS has been turned on. It doesn't look great. It looks very stuttering. It looks like it's running on like, say, 12 frames per second. It doesn't look that good. Again, like I said, it might look different once it's exported off the phone. And again, obviously, audio quality, mics are never normally that good either. Microphones, so. But yeah, this is the Cubot Max 3. Now I've also got to remember that it's not a Samsung phone, it's not a Sony, a Xiaomi or a Huawei. It's a Cubot phone who are known for doing budget smartphones. And to someone out there in the world or the entire universe, this phone to them would be a flagship. You know? Someone who hasn't ever owned a phone before, who can't really afford a phone. This, it might sound stupid, but could be a flagship to someone. Now I really, really dig this design and the way it feels. It's really nice. I think they've done a great job for the budget they're on. I really do. It's really nice. So I have set it up. I want to set the fingerprint sensor up as well. It did seem a little bit on the slow side, which is to be expected, you know. I don't want to keep saying it's a budget phone. I think you should all know. But this is the software. And look, the icons are quite, you know, squared off there. Square corners, well, slightly rounded. If we go into settings, and if we go down to system, we can take a closer look as to what the phone is actually offering. It's an octa-core 1.8 gigahertz processor. Doesn't tell you exactly what it is there. 720p resolution on this huge display. 4 gig of RAM and 64 gigabytes of internal storage, running on Android 11. But I downloaded device info. A closer look. So MT6762 MediaTek chip, Android 11, yeah. Just to confirm a few specs. Helio A25 to be specific, 6762V, okay, octa-core. Typing's pretty good. It's obviously a big screen, so the keyboard's nice and big there as well, but the haptics are not great as you would expect. They feel quite crunchy, if that's the right sort of word. It doesn't feel smooth and tight, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, so sound quality isn't great. We're firing down there at the bottom. It feels or sounds quite messy when you have the volume up really loud. It goes really loud, but it's a little bit messy in terms of sound quality. So you're probably best off listening to it at sort of half volume to get sort of a better sounding experience. I've just downloaded Call of Duty just to see what we get in terms of graphical quality, and it is at the low setting. We can have a high frame rate, so I'm just going to jump in and test a little bit of gaming on here. Okay, so on low graphical quality, let's turn the volume up a little bit. So we've got the speaker firing out there. It's a nice large screen. To be fair, the graphics don't look too bad, even though it's on low quality. So it's running Call of Duty at the moment. So obviously if you do experience a bit of lagging every now and again, it might be network related, but also obviously it could be hardware related in terms of performance. There's been a couple of little drop frames. It doesn't seem really smooth, but it's still running okay, and I'm managing to game okay on it as well. Boom. Okay, so not bad at all, really. I mean, you got to remember, £100 a smartphone, running Call of Duty, a really popular game on mobile. I know loads of people have downloaded it and played it, but yeah, that handled it just fine. Let's do a little heat test. What we got? 34, 38, 39. So it gets hot up near the camera by the looks of it at the top. 39. Okay. Yeah, handled it. It wasn't the most smoothest of gameplay, but you could reduce the frame rate and that should help it somewhat. But yeah, that's my unboxing and quick look at the Cubot Max 3. I might do a review on it, or a gaming review, if the demand is high. We'll see how that goes though. But yes, any questions, pop them down below and I'll answer them as best as I can. But this is the Cubot Max 3. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.